I still can't believe that this team didn't make the playoffs last season, especially after they added Kyrie Irving at the trade deadline. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Let's rebuild the Dallas Mavericks. And I really liked and agreed with what the Mavericks did this offseason. In the NBA draft, they took on Richaun Holmes's bad contract, I don't even think it's the worst in the world, from the Kings to take Olivier Maxence Prosper, a good defensive power forward, late in the first round. They got off the Bertans spot to trade down 2 spots to get Derek Lively. They sent Bertans to OKC, then he ended up getting flipped again, and maybe Dallas was never going to take Cason Wallace. So yeah, this was a good pick in my opinion. And then they also added throughout this offseason Grant Williams with their mid-level exception, which is going to help them out with their 3-and-D aspects of their game. Good spot-up shooter when Luka's doing his thing, and Kyrie is also doing his thing, and he's also a solid defender as well. I'm expecting a huge jump from Josh Green this year. I think he could be a sneaky most improved guy, and Jaden Hardy here in year 2 after he had a solid rookie season. They brought back Seth Curry, which I definitely agreed with. Now, this team is not perfect. I don't think it's going to win a championship, but I do think that it can make the playoffs behind Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving here in 2024. So Derek Lively is going to play a little bit to start the season. I think I'm going to send OMP to the G League for now. Jason Kidd did bring this team to the Western Conference Finals in 2022, so we'll opt in with a balanced system. Let's go through the start of the season against the San Antonio Spurs, and we ended up winning by 112-111. Luka had 30 and 9. Basically everybody on the team got in on this game. Grant Williams did foul out and had 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists in his Mavericks debut. Seth Curry breaks his finger, but he could play through it. We ended up beating the Nets, Kyrie's old team, by 15 here. Luka fouled out in 27 minutes, but had 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. So a solid start to the season. I do think our center depth, or at least the top end part of it, is going to run a stride, and it's going to provide like a disadvantage for us going up against some other teams. So we could be in the trade market for a center. I think Clint Capella, you see this trade happen a lot in 2K, but it makes sense for Dallas for sure to get a rim protector, a rim roller for Luka and Kyrie. And like for Clint Capella specifically, they have Onyeka Okongwu, who they probably want to give the full-time starting center minutes to. Well, Steven Adams just got hurt, so I wonder if the Grizzlies are going to try to make a move for a center this year. I'm also going to try out 70 trade negotiation difficulty for this rebuild as well to see if that provides more of a challenge when making some trades. So yeah, maybe me getting Clint Capella is going to be a lot harder than I think. We ended up beating the Grizzlies by 8 here. Luka with 34, 10, 9, and 2. Let's go. Also though, just to note, we don't have our first round pick this year possibly. It is top 10 protected to the Knicks. Is it? Yeah, it's top 10 protected here. So honestly, I'm okay with not getting it because that means we were hopefully in the playoffs. Now, if we're in that 10 to 14 range, that is the worst outcome to this season. That's basically what almost happened to the Mavericks last year, but they ended up tanking towards the end of the season. Like, not even playing Luka the second half of like some of the final games. We ended up dropping a couple games here to the Nuggets and Bulls, and then we lost to the Hornets. Oh my God, that's such a bad loss, man. Alright. Got a couple more Eastern Conference games here in which we beat the Orlando Magic. That's a nice win. Jaden Hardy had 26 points. Luka had a triple-double. And then we go out and beat the Raptors by 27. Tim Hardaway Jr. with 28 points in this game. Hell yeah, he's off to a solid start for us this season. He's age 31. He's getting up there. Oof, we get blown out by the Clippers. You know Luka likes to go off against the Clippers. Now, if I also just take a look here at the salary cap breakdown, what our salary situation is looking like, Luka has yet to get a supermax yet, so he's underpaid. Kyrie just got that extension. Basically a 2-year deal, 3rd-year player option. We'll see. I would like to keep Kyrie around long term. Tim Hardaway Jr. feels like he's been in Dallas forever, but it's really only been since the 2019 season. He's due 17.9 this year and then 16.1 next year. Definitely a tradable contract at 16.1. I like Grant Williams' mid-level exception going forward. Richaun Holmes has a $12.8 million player option. Probably get opt into. Maxi Kleba, 11 mil this year, 11 mil next year. That hurts a little bit. 22 million guaranteed from somebody that might not even be like in the rotation come playoff time. Seth Curry's guaranteed $4 million. Exum's guaranteed $3.1. Some interesting contracts on this team for sure, but I don't think it's anything too drastic. This team had a lot of bad contracts a couple years ago, so yeah, we're getting towards the end of those. Let's see how we could do throughout this regular season, and I'll see you guys with a mid-season update. All right, so we're here in the middle of January, and we're basically a 500 team. We are 3 games over right now, but been kind of going back and forth the whole season. That puts us as the 8th seed here in the Western Conference, so I would say it's a little bit disappointing, but you know what, the West is competitive, so I'm not too surprised there. Luka Doncic, 24.7 points, 10.5 rebounds, 9.6 assists, 1.3 steals as well. 52 from the field, 46 from 3, 79 from the line. Wow, a career high in free throw percentage. That's nice to see at least. Playing 33 minutes a night. I don't know. He's listed as 37. Now, I get I do have some wings getting some top minutes off the bench in Hardy and Josh Green. I just still expect Luka to play more than that. Luckily, though, we've been very healthy this season. Nobody's had any major injuries. Kyrie's averaging 20 points, which is definitely lower than what I would hope. And Jaden Hardy has been struggling over the last couple of weeks where his field goal percentage has dipped below 40% and his three-point percentage has dipped below 35%. Josh Green, though, his efficiency's also taken a massive hit. Grant Williams, though, shooting 39 from 3. Hey, I can't complain about that. And there's Tim Hardaway Jr. at 36% three-point shooting. I do think if this team had a trade to make at the All-Star break, or excuse me, at the trade deadline, it probably would be to upgrade the center position, in which we do have some tradable contracts. All right, so we're here at the All-Star draft. We'll see if Kyrie and or Luka made it to the All-Star game, as Luka is a starter on Team Jokic. 24 points, 10 rebounds, 9.6 assists. So his scoring has gone down a little bit this year, but he's averaging a career high in rebounds and assists. Also, free throw percentage still, field goal percentage, and three-point percentage. He was averaging career highs in almost everything besides points per game. And Kyrie Irving, it looks like, did not make the All-Star game this year, which probably would be a little bit of a surprise, I would say, if he doesn't make it this year. Like, he's still a popular player throughout the league now. Let's get to the trade deadline. So, yeah, we're 8 games above 500. We've been playing much better as of late over the last couple of weeks. So that's good to see some nice momentum here going into the deadline. Now, if I were to see what it would cost me to get Clint Capella, I would like to not give up Josh Green or Jaden Hardy, but it looks like they are interested in adding another wing in Tim Hardaway Jr., a former Hawk at that. They're also going to be getting, I think Seth Curry's in this deal. I think it would make more sense if I slid them Dwight Powell. Yeah, which will hurt a little bit for us. I don't know, though. Could Derek Lively be the backup 5? I mean, if they would prefer to do this with Seth Curry, I will definitely do that. We're basically swapping Seth Curry for Patty Mills and Clint Capella for Tim Hardaway Jr., and they agreed to that offer. Okay, so let's go. We're able to get that deal done, and we get a massive upgrade at the center spot, which means it's probably going to be Capella and Powell down the stretch. Lively's probably more suited to be in the rotation in 2025. And yeah, with like Josh Green and Jaden Hardy, it wasn't a must to have Tim Hardaway Jr. on the roster. So trading Seth Curry, though, will hurt. I'm not sure if I'm going to play Patty Mills at all. I think I will down the stretch. Hopefully, we could just hit a 3 or 2 a night, kind of like what Seth Curry was doing for us. So I think that will be a huge upgrade for us. Getting Clint Capella, him and Grant Williams in the front court should be nice together. We ended up losing to the Knicks in his first game as a Mav. He had 15 and 10, though. Some other moves around the league. Sam Morril was traded for DeAndre Jordan. That is groundbreaking. Brooke Lopez for Kevin Huerter. Okay, I get that for the Kings side of things because they need a rim protecting big, and that is a massive upgrade. You'd move Sabonis back to the 4, which, I mean, it doesn't hurt your floor spacing because Lopez can shoot the 3, but Lopez is a lot older than Huerter. As Ben Simmons was traded for Kyle Lowry, okay. Dennis Schroeder was traded back to the OKC Thunder. And we're here at the contract extension deadline. I see Rashawn Holmes is eligible. All right, I think we're going to just kind of bypass this with nothing to make. We are 8 games above 500 still. We had a nice 39-point victory over the Cavs here a couple days ago. Luke had a 29-point triple-double. Grant had 27. Kyrie had 32. Oof. Patty Mills breaks his left ankle. He's out 6 to 8 weeks. All right, it could happen to somebody more important, but we hope he gets back healthy. And Ja Morant wins MVP this season. That's ironic. Wembanyama Rookie of the Year. Chris Paul 6th Man of the Year. Giannis Depoy, Bebo Paul Most Improved, and Clutch Player of the Year goes to Anthony Edwards, with Taylor Jenkins getting Coach of the Year. I did predict that. Taylor Jenkins was my Coach of the Year prediction because I was like, all right, I think he's going to succeed without Ja Morant, and that will help his narrative. Never won the award. But then Steven Adams goes down, and that is really going to hurt his odds of winning that award because I don't think they're going to be a top 4 seed anymore. As Luka Doncic is on All-NBA first team, which is great to see. Derek Lively somehow on All-Rookie second team with maybe the worst rookie season of all time. All right, so we ended the season as the 5 seed. We will not be getting our first round pick, and we're going up against the Phoenix Suns in round 1. All right, so yeah, they got a fully healthy. They didn't trade him either. Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant. They're starting Josh Okogie. They got Yusuf Nurkic in there. So it'll definitely be a tough test. We'll see if Luka can kind of carry us. And it's, yeah, Kyrie versus KD in the playoffs, so that is very interesting as well. Luka ended the season with 27, 10.5, and 9.7. He could have won MVP, but I know he wasn't the 1 seed like Ja was. Kyrie finished with 22 points, 4.5 rebounds, 4.3 assists, 52, 39, 92 splits. There's Jaden Hardy at 14.8 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. There's Josh Green, Grant Williams, Clint Capella, and then Dwight Powell, and kind of some of the rest of the guys. A lot of big men off the bench that aren't playing too much. I think I'm going to go to an 8-man rotation for the playoffs, so I don't think Rashawn Holmes is going to play, or Patty Mills, who is still hurt, though. So I want Luka and Kyrie each getting 40 minutes a night. I think we're just going to go like 33 to Josh Green, 35 to Clint Capella, and that should be good with us. Yeah, it's going to be like Hardy, Powell, and Kleba off the bench as well. As basically the starting 5 that we got right now. All right, so game 1 against Phoenix, we ended up losing by just 1 point. Oh, man. KD fouled out at 19 minutes. Bradley Beal shot horribly from the field. but Devin Booker kind of carried them. Damn, Kyrie played great. Luka had a 22-point triple-double, but Josh Green shot 4 for 14. That sucks. We do win game 2, though, by 19 points. All right, so I guess we look a little bit better. We split them on the road, and our win was a blowout. Theirs was only by 1 point. Luka with 28, 7, and 11. Kyrie with 33. Beal at 35. Booker 25. KD has been horrible in this series so far. Game number 3 goes to the Phoenix Suns. We lost by 1. I'm going to get angry, man. Both our L's in this playoff series have been by 1 freaking point. Luka had 30. Kyrie had 21. Grant had 20. Booker had 37. KD heard me. Then he drops 29 on insane efficiency. Beal with 21. Nurkic wasn't great either. Game 4, we lose by 16. Damn. That sucks. Luka had 31, 8, and 15. He was in foul trouble. Josh Green was in foul trouble. Kyrie and Harden were. Or, excuse me, Hardy. That's absurd. And Grant Williams. What? Grant fouled out and Hardy fouled out. Kyrie, Green, and Luka all had 5 fouls. All right, game 5. Are we getting gentlemen swept? Nope, we stay alive. We end up beating them by 18 on the road. Game 6 is in Dallas, too. So we do have a chance to force a game 7. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, Luka. I need you to carry this team. Oh, Jaden Hardy's going to be out for this game. So we basically are just going to have like 3 big men off the bench. All right. I don't like this team. Obviously, now I'm feeling the departure of Tim Hardaway Jr., at least on the wing, where I should have tried to keep Seth Curry. Well, I couldn't predict the Patty Mills injury. So we have a very close game here in the 4th quarter. Oh my God, Luka's got 44. But it's not going to be enough, is it? Is it going to be enough? It is going to be enough. Wow. Luka goes off for 47, 13, and 8. We win by 12 at home. And we're going to Phoenix for Game 7. The 2 best words in all of sports. Game 7, let's do this. Great first quarter. Oh my God, this would be an upset. I mean, the Suns would blow a 3-1 lead if we do win this. And we're up by 24. Oh my goodness. I guess we don't need Jaden Hardy, as unless we have the biggest collapse of all time, we win Game 7. The Suns blow a 3-1 lead. Luka has a 46-point triple-double, and we advance to round 2. Yeah, I've said this in all my rebuilds. 2K hates the Suns this year. They hate them. All right, so we're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. They are the 1 seed. They have John Moran and Steven Adams right now. Marcus Smart, Mitchell Robinson they picked up. Okay. Game 1 goes to the Mavericks, though. We win by 10. Ja had 28, 7, and 10, but Luka had 30, 13, and 12. Clint Capella with 5 blocks. Kyrie shot 5 for 17, but hey, a win is a win. Game number 2, we're going to get Jaden Hardy back. Let's go. Come on, let's go up 2-0 now. They ended up winning game 2. All right, by 18. Yeah, you can't win them all. I'm happy with splitting them in Memphis for sure. Game number 3 goes to Dallas. We win by 12. Kyrie with 36, 5, and 8. Luka with 31, 8, and 8. 18 rebounds for Capella. I don't think Dwight Powell was going to be doing that for me, for sure. Game 4, Patty Mills is back, but we're going to stick with the 8-man rotation, and we go up 3-1. All right, so let's hope 2K doesn't avenge the Suns and makes me blow a 3-1 lead. Game number 5, we lost by 2. Okay, on the road. Let's win this game at home, please. Let's win game 6 at home and not blow a 3-1 lead, because I will be so upset. All right, we just, we're dominating right now. Let's go. We're blowing them out. All right, they have a good 3rd quarter. They have a really good 3rd quarter. Good Lord. All right, we were up by 37 points. I'm dumb. I can't do math. 27 points at halftime, and we're going to blow that lead, really? No, we're going to end up winning this game 125-115. Kyrie with 39, Luka with 19 and 16 assists, and Capella with 17 rebounds. The kind of other complimentary pieces, Green, Hardy, Williams got it done. We're in the conference finals against a 6-seeded Pelicans team. We could be going to the NBA finals in year 1. Game 1 goes to the Mavericks. I feel like we should beat this team. We end up winning by 29. Josh Green, what a performance. He's been all right in the playoffs. The efficiency hasn't been as good as I'd like it to be. Game number 2, we ended up losing by 7. Kyrie had 37, but Zion had 31. Game number 3 goes to the Dallas Mavericks. All right, we are now 2 games away from going to the NBA Finals. 44, 13, 7, and 4 for Luka, and we go up 3 games to 1. We win by 18. Guys, we are 1 from going to the 2024 NBA Finals. Can we do it? Yes, we can. We gentlemen sweep them. Wow, it wasn't very close. Kyrie and Luka combined for 79, and we're taking on Philly or Boston. Jaden Hardy, oh my God, dude, you're killing me. Hardy's been kind of good in the playoffs. Well, let's hope Boston can force a game 7 now. That would give me an extra day of rest for Hardy, as Luka is your Western Conference Finals MVP and beat in the East. All right, Sixers Mavericks. Kyrie versus Harden. This is funny for a lot of reasons. Game 1 goes to Philly. Oh, we ended up losing by 27. I mean, Clint Capella is going to be tough to guard. Embiid, who's guarding Harden? Is it Kyrie or Luka? But we do win game 2 by 13 points. 33, 15, and 16 for Luka. Oh my goodness, man. He is too good. Game 3, do we get Hardy back? We do not. Oh, we lost by 4 at home. That hurts so much. Luka, 41, 12, and 21. Oh my God. Josh Green at 33. Yeah, he's been good for us in the playoffs, but it looks like we're not doing well. Oh my God, we lost by 5. Damn it. We just lost game 3 by 4 and game 4 by 5 at home. That might be it. It's over. It's over. No, we stay alive. We win game 5. Can we force a game 7? Still no Jaden Hardy. We're at home, though. Come on, let's win this game. All right. Up by 1 here in the second. Don't choke it in the third. I hate third quarters so much. They're my kryptonite. And we're tied here in the fourth. 102 apiece. 8 minutes to go. Luka is going sicko mode. Let's do this. Oh my God, there we go. We take a lead. We're up by 1. Don't choke this, please. Yes, we force a game 7. Let's go. 48, 10, and 11 for Luka. Tobias Harris at 27. And we get Jaden Hardy back. Let's go. All right, I'm sorry, but for game 7 of the NBA Finals, Kleba, you're getting 10. And Dwight Powell, you're getting 10 as well. I'm going 47 to Luka. 46 to Kyrie. They're playing this whole game. I do not care. All right, let's do this. Game 7 of the 2024 NBA Finals. I don't know if we're ever going to be back here, so let's hopefully win this one. All right, great start. Up by 11 here at the end of the first. Great start. Oh my God, we're up by 23, man. Wow. All right, let's do this. We are close to winning the NBA Finals. All right, up by 18. Up by 20. Don't choke this, please. Don't choke this. We're up by 24. I think we're going to win it. I think we're going to win it. Up by 18. And the Dallas Mavericks are going to win the NBA Finals in year 1. That just takes so much stress off my back because now I don't have to worry. Like, we're playing with house money at this point. I would like to repeat next year. I'd like to win 3 in this video for sure. But now I don't have to stress about it too much as Luka, man. This dude is a freaking god. 29, 10, and 15 in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Hey, Grant Williams has 30. We got to give him some props. Dante Exum's in right now. Jaden Hardy with 21. They got Dean Wade playing. Oh, I should have got that steal. All right, we're going to double. We're going to double. Oh, great closeout D. Yes, look at this. Luka guarding Harden. The battle of the lefties, right? I think they're both lefties. As Harden's going to beat me to the rim, though. Kyrie did foul out, unfortunately, though. We're trying to run a three-point set for Jaden Hardy. Is he going to get open? Yes, he is. Jaden Hardy, three-pointer. He's got 21. I was going to say, make that 24. Oh, give me that. Oh, Maxey gets by me. Maxey to the rim. That's a very nice pass to Harden. I mean, Harden guarding Luka and vice versa it could be the hardest thing to watch in the NBA right now. If that were to happen. Oh, I almost got him in the air. Exum, I mean, I don't think you're getting anybody to jump. Clint Capella, come on. Let's work the pick and roll. This was my big trade deadline acquisition. We're going to throw the alley-oop, and he slams it. Let's go. That's what I got him for. He throws the alley-oop over kind of James Harden-ish, and we are up by 19 points with 55 seconds. I don't think I'm choking this one. I think we're going to win it. Kelly Oubre finds Embiid, and he slams it. Hey, it's basically the Chris Paul meme. Step back 3 with the Luka. Bang! He knocks that down. 32, 10, and 16 for Luka, man. What a performance. I think he's going to get Finals MVP. Yeah, also to mention, Clint Capella going up against his former teammate in James Harden. I mean, yeah, just another ball-centric guy to another, going from Harden to Luka. Well, there was Trae Young in there, too. But Trae Young's also kind of the same as well. Grant Williams not going to get involved because he's ass. No, I'm just kidding. He's going to kick it out to Capella. And we are going to win the Finals here in 2024. Let's go, man. We had, I mean, a 3-1 comeback against the Suns. We beat the 1-seeded Memphis Grizzlies in, I believe, 6, and we just beat the Sixers. We just came back down 3-1, I think, against them. Why is Harden celebrating? Why is Harden celebrating with the wrong team? What was that? Oh my God, Embiid would be pissed. Why is he celebrating for the Mavericks? Are we trying to recruit him? Why is Dean Wade getting the trophy? What is going on? He's bringing Luka out, and he's handing Luka the trophy. What is this? These mans are taking the KD switching teams to a whole another level. Doing it right after the game. Right after losing the NBA Finals. If they say Dean Wade got Finals MVP, I would cry. Finals MVP, Luka Doncic. 35 points, 11.7 rebounds, and 12.4 assists. What a performance. I would also say that we got very lucky with injuries this year as well. So I don't know if we'll get as lucky next year. But I'm trying to go back to back. And we're going to continue to improve this team. We will not have our first round pick. pick. Like I said before, that will go to the New York Knicks. I guess I'll be at pick 30 now, and it is going to be at pick 30. Hornets get the number 1 pick. Jazz at 2, Spurs 3, Pacers 4, Wizards 5. I'd say the only surprise there is probably the Indiana Pacers. All right, so the Hornets love taking Justin Edwards in these rebuilds. No matter if they pick at 1 or they pick at 7, they always find a way to end up with him. Matas Buzelis goes to the Jazz at 2, DJ Wagner to the Spurs at 3, Holland to the Pacers at 4, Klingon to the Wizards at 5. Rashawn Holmes picks up his $12.8 million player option. Can't say I'm shocked. We're going to pay Josh Green a decent amount of money here in free agency. We do have a mid-level exception. What are the odds I could pick up Buddy Hield? I would love that addition for us. Oh my God, let's freaking go. That is a huge pickup. One of the best three-point shooters in the league. And we're going to pair him up with Luka Doncic, man. I can't ask for a better signing than that. And we're getting Josh Green back. All right, we're also going to be doing this trade with the Miami Heat. So Robinson technically has a 2-year deal left because it's like a $19 million player option. But the Heat are willing to give me a first-round pick to get off that contract. But they're basically taking more money back here. So I wonder if 70 trade negotiation difficulty is worth it. Because, I don't know, maybe they prefer to have Cleveland and Holmes. But I'm also giving up a second-round pick. We're going to do this trade. Duncan Robinson may play for us. He may not. I just didn't need all that big man depth because we have Capella, Powell, and Lively. We have Grant and OMP. So Robinson could be there if an injury does happen. So we basically have like a 3-point shooter now with Buddy Hield and Duncan Robinson. I just want to get like Aaron Holiday back at point guard in case Luka does get hurt. I mean, we'd probably move just Kyrie to the point guard spot, but it doesn't hurt to get some depth there. And player progression, we see a lot going on. Luka goes up, Kyrie goes down, Hardy goes up, Hield goes down. Green and Williams go up. Powell and Robinson go down. Damn, Duncan Robinson's 30 now. That's kind of crazy. All right, so it's going to be Luka, Kyrie, Josh Green, Grant Williams, Clint Capella with Jaden Hardy, Buddy Hield, Dwight Powell, and Derek Lively off the bench. First 2 guys in, if an injury does occur, will be Duncan Robinson and Olivier Maxence Prosper. We're 4-star balance at the moment, starting off the season on the road against Wembanyama and LeBron James. Oh, my God. They would get, I think, 82 national televised games if they had LeBron and Wemby. We ended up winning, though. Buddy Hield, 24 points, 5 threes made in his Mavericks debut. Rematch from the finals here, going up against the Sixers at home, and we ended up winning by 8. Let's go, man. This could be another final season. All right, so we're 35 games through the season, basically into the new year here in 2025, and we are 23-12, which is a lot better than where we were last year. I think around this time we were like 22-19. Well, that was a couple more games through the season, but we already hit that win total with way less L's. We are the 3 seed here in the Western Conference, but only a game back from that 1 seed. Once again, though, we've been like all right with injuries. Luka's averaging a 31-point triple-double. He's got an MVP season loading. And then Dwight Powell tears his right hamstring. He's going to be out 8 to 10 weeks. So I think getting those minutes is probably going to be OMP. Let's see what he can do. This is basically making his NBA debut because he didn't play at all for us last year. So road game here against the Lakers, OMP's debut, and we are undefeated in the OMP era. He has yet to score, though, in the NBA. We beat the Jazz. Yeah, have yet to lose in the OMP era. He gets 5 points here. All right. We basically didn't lose until I last saw you guys, until finally losing on January 25th against the Cavs. Then, of course, we lose 2 games in a row, but we lost 2 games in the whole month of January. This team is doing very well. Luka's going to win MVP. I know he is, unless he gets hurt, knock on wood. But he's an all-star captain this year. Does Kyrie make the all-star game? Kyrie doesn't make it again. Damn, he's snubbed. Wembanyama makes it for the first time. But yeah, if we take a look here at the award races, Luka is number 1. Shout out to some Eastern Conference guards, Garland and LaMelo there in the top 5. You got Ron Holland, top of the Rookie of the Year race for the Pacers there at number 4. Isaiah Collier for 6th Man of the Year. Then the Thompson twins. Paul Banchero for the Clutch Player of the Year. Okay, yeah, we are 21 games above 500. I don't know if I'm going to make a trade. I kind of like where this team is at. I don't think we need to upgrade. Now, if somebody got hurt in the next few days, I could make a corresponding move. But I think for right now, we're going to pretty much stay pat at the deadline. And we just get Dwight Powell back. Like, we just blew out the Knicks here. Luka, 32-point triple-double. He's averaging a triple-double this year. If only he was an elite free throw shooter, you could have like the greatest season of all time. Like a 30-point triple-double with 50, 40, 90 would be the greatest season in NBA history. I feel like if Steve Nash shot it more, he could have maybe got it. I don't know if he would have got it with the rebounds, though. We're about to extend Jaden Hardy for a few more seasons as well. Basically for 4 and then a team option on the last year. So he's under contract for the next 6 seasons. And we're about to give Luka basically a $100 million extension over 2 seasons. So he's under contract for the next 4. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to make any trades here at the deadline. I think OMP might fall out of the rotation rotation a little bit for Dwight Powell, but that's fine. So yeah, I think we're going to pretty much stay pat, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season, and hopefully there is no reason for me to see you guys before then. So Jaden Hardy got hurt for a few weeks. Duncan Robinson basically took his minutes, and he was elite. 46% from the field, 49 from 3, 91 from the line if you round up. So I am in good hands if there's an injury that does happen to like Hardy or Josh Green, in my opinion, or even Buddy Hield, as we are 48-18. Are we going to get the 1 seed? Are we going to get the 1 seed? I think we will. Yep, and there it is, the Luka Doncic MVP season. 31-point triple-double, 54 from the field, 42 from 3, and he finished 80 from the line. Let's go. Ron Holland out of the G League Ignite Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Amen Thompson. Giannis gets D-Point. Josh Giddey Most Improved. Devin Booker Clutch Player of the Year. And JB Bickerstaff Coach of the Year. Luka All-NBA First Team Honors. Of course, he just won MVP. No Kyrie Irving, man. He's really been the Robin to Luka's Batman. I mean, we all knew that, but it's really been noticed in this video. We got the 1 seed, and we get rewarded playing Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets in round 1. All right, not the easiest 8 seed ever. Luka finished with a 31-point triple-double. We know Kyrie 23.5 points. Honestly, a better season this year than he had last year, so I like that improvement. Kyrie, 67% true shooting percentage from a guard is absurd. Thought Jaden Hardy could have possibly won 6th Man of the Year. He was really good for us. Josh Green's efficiency was okay, but we know how good he could be in the playoffs. We saw it last year. Buddy Hield, 49 from the field, 49. He almost shot 50% from 3. You have to be like so talented to do that, man. That is absurd. Here's the rest of the crew. So for the playoffs, I don't know if much is going to change. I think Derek Lively doesn't need to play all that much. I think he can get like 8 minutes a night, and we'll go like 12 to Powell. So I can go 30 to Grant, 33 to Capella, maybe 1 more to Luke and Kyrie, and then 1 more to Green, 1 more to Hield, something like that. Says the proficiency is 4-star balanced. We're going up against the Nuggets. Game 1, though, they do have Jokic. So that's why I'm nervous. We lost. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Game number 2. We ended up losing this one. Oh my God, by 5 in overtime. Jaden Hardy at 25, Luka 24, 16, and 19. Kyrie with 24. Jokic with 38, 11, 7, and 4. God damn it, man. All right, don't go down 3-0. Oh, we lost by 18. So we have a great finals run last year. Get even better. 1 seed MVP. And we're going to lose in round 1 to an 8 seed. At least we don't get swept, right? Beat him by 3 here in game 4. All right, game 5 is going to be in Dallas. So we could win this home game, force the game 6, and then we got to win game 6 to force the game 7. But are we going to choke it here? No, my God, we almost did like on a couple occasions, but we ended up winning by 13, 143 to 130. Josh Green with a 33 piece. Here we go, game 6 in Denver. Definitely I think tougher than game 7, just because we got to win on the road. Game 7, it's a crapshoot. Anybody can win that. We're blowing them out right now. Don't choke it in the 4th, and we're gonna force a game 7. We end up winning by 13. Luka with 35, 9, and 11. And are the Denver Nuggets going to blow a 3-0 lead to the Dallas Mavericks? We're at home in Game 7, up by 22 points. 2K, you make no goddamn sense. They're going to blow a 3-0 lead. Would you look at that? We end up winning 142-108. Luka with the 23-point triple-double. Kyrie with 28, 10, and 5. And we move on to round 2, just like we all expected. So now we're taking on Houston, who still have a very young team, and oh, they got Bradley Beal. Did they trade like a Fred VanVleet? What? Jalen Brunson was traded for De'Aaron Fox. Who won that trade? I guess because Fox is younger. I mean, he was a draft class earlier, but Brunson was older coming out of Nova. Yeah, it was VanVleet for Beal. Okay. Game number 1 against Houston, we lost. I mean, we lost the first 3 games in the last series, so I'm not too surprised here. Game number 2. All right, I can't do this again. We lost by 12 in overtime. You know how badly you have to play in overtime to lose by 12? Game 3, all right, we don't go down 3-0. We end up winning by 6. Luka with a 24-point triple-double. Game number 4 goes to Dallas by 10 points. Luka with 43, 15, and 12. There we go. He's going off. Game 5. Huge rubber match. As, of course, they're just doing construction outside my apartment right now. As Kyrie drops 33. Luka with 30. As we won by 3 in overtime. 154, 151. And here we go. Game 6. Can we win it in 6? Kyrie gets injured. No. We end up losing by 14. And we're going to another Game 7. All right, here we go. Game 7. Can we win this and advance to the conference finals for back-to-back seasons? Even though we're going to be playing the most possible games we can going into it. It looks good. It looks good. We end up winning by 14, 128, 114, and we're back in the NBA Finals. Going up against the Pelicans again. You got the Cavs and Hornets over there. We do take a Game 1 victory. Lucas 51, 12 and 9 was 1 assist away from a 50-point triple-double. Game number 2. goes to the Dallas Mavericks. We win by 20. Josh Green with 30. Jaden Hardy with 28. Luka with 26, 11, and 13. Game number 3, we win. All right, so we have Game 7s in the first 2 series, but it looks like we are going to sweep the Pelicans. We win by 7. Luka with 24, 11, and 10, and we're advancing to the NBA Finals to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here we go. Luka's averaging a 29-point triple-double in the playoffs. Kyrie's averaging 22. He should be healthy after like Game 1 or Game 2. Hopefully same thing with Josh Green. Game 1, we end up winning by 3 on the road. That is a massive victory. Probably the best team we have faced in the playoffs. Yeah, with that backcourt and that front court. Game number 2, we end up losing, unfortunately, by 9. All right, that's fine. I'm okay splitting them on the road because we're playing in Cleveland. Battle of the 1 seeds, but they ended up winning 2 more games than us. Game 3 goes to the Dallas Mavericks. Let's go by 5. All right, if we could win Game 4 at home, go up 3-1. They ended up winning by 2. My God. We choked it so badly in the 4th. Game number 5 goes to the Cavs. No, they win by 10 at home. All right, so we got to win Game 6, at home at least, but then we got to go Game 7 to Cleveland. That is tough, and we're getting blown out. It might be over. It might be over for us, folks. Are we going to come back here in the 4th? No, I thought we were flirting with it in the 3rd. Oh, we ended up losing by 13. And the Dallas Mavericks have lost the 2025 NBA Finals to the Cleveland Cavaliers, with Evan Mobley being your Finals MVP. All right, so we have gone to the Finals in the first 2 seasons here. For year 3, I'd like to end on a good note and win it all. LeBron retires with the Spurs. I mean, LeBron, coached by Coach Pop, is pretty cool. Arguably the greatest coach ever, with arguably the greatest player ever. We should have our first round pick, and we do, but it's all the way at 29. Jason Kidd is a free agent head coach, but we are going to for sure bring him back. So the Rockets end up with Cedric Bullard, a point guard out of Northern Iowa, as your number 1 overall pick. All right, interesting. Scott McDonald looks like he could be the best pick here out of Loyola to the Rockets again. We got Delano Barrett there at number 29 out of Syracuse, and RJ Ray there at 59 out of Wisconsin Green Bay. What a school. So Kyrie opts out. Oh, Duncan Robinson, I feel like he has a player option. I'm honestly going to pick it up. I don't have cap space anyway, and I'd like to, well, I could have got him back on the minimum, but it's fine. All right, let's bring back Kyrie, 5-year deal. I mean, I don't got to worry about the last 4 years of that contract, and let's bring back Clint Capella as well. All right, I'm going to do this trade with the San Antonio Spurs. I'm giving them my first next year. They're giving me a swap with Boston on the line from the Derek White trade. I'm giving them Duncan Robinson and Olivier Maxence Prosper, and we're going to be getting Rui Hachimura in this deal. Because that Hachimura contract could definitely be tradable for sure, and we get another power forward like him pairing up with Grant. I think Grant's still going to start though. Derek Lively goes up, which is nice to see. Hardy goes up. Healed goes down, but I like this team a lot though. All right, so it's going to be Luka, Kyrie, Green, Williams, and Capella again with Hardy, Hachimura, Healed, and Lively off the bench. We definitely don't have the best depth in the world to withstand some injuries, so we could be kind of active when the trade deadline happens. So let's hope that we can have a very good season and hopefully be back in the finals for the 3rd straight year. All right, so we're currently 30-19 at the moment. We do not get Luka Doncic to be a captain, but he is an all-star this season. I don't know if he'll win MVP, but hopefully just can lead us to a top seed in the West. Paolo, Aiden, and Cade, all first-time All-Stars as we are 30-19. So where we stand in the Western Conference, kind of in the middle of the pack right now as the 6th seed. Hopefully we can eventually get up to like the 3 seed by year's end. We've had a plethora of injuries this year to Capella, to Josh Green, and Rui Hachimura. So I don't know if I'm going to make a trade here at the deadline. I may try to. All right, so I'm going to be moving Delano Barrett, 2 first-round picks, and Corey Joseph for Chris Murray and Devontae Graham. This is a terrible trade. This is a god-awful trade for us, and I could see the 70 trade negotiation difficulty right here, but it's the final year. Is the best deal I'm going to get with what the salaries are and how I don't want to move any other higher salaries. So yeah, this is what we're getting. It provides us a little bit more depth. Like I said, this would be a terrible trade looking at it for the long term, but for right now, in this season, it's the best we can do. Oh, wow. Luka actually got his 2nd MVP this year. Let's go. I did not think he was going to win it. Wayne Lewis, who was the 42nd pick, wins Rookie of the Year. That's on their Malcolm Brogdon shit right there. Almen Thompson, 6th Man of the Year. Depoy goes to Wembanyama. Izan Almansa, that's his actual name. Most Improved, and Ja gets Clutch Player of the Year. Monty Williams, Coach of the Year. Shout out to Detroit being good again. And we also got Luka Doncic on all defensive first team. That's when you know it's 2K. We did finish the year as a 4 seed, so that's why I was a little shocked to see Luka win that MVP award. We were very close to getting just that 2 seed. And we're going up against the Portland Trailblazers in round 1, a new team that is kind of coming to the fold. Obviously, they're done maybe with their full-on rebuild from the Damian Lillard traded Dave Tobias Harris. Now, I guess I wouldn't say it's a full-on rebuild. It's honestly like low-key like a retool for them. Here were the end of the season scoring numbers with the squad. Luka, Kyrie, then Hardy, Green, Grant, Healed, Hachimura, Capella, a little bit of Graham and Lively action. Let's see if Luka can carry us to round 2. We do win game 1 by 7. Luka with a 30-point triple-double. Josh Green with 29 points. Kyrie at 15 and 10. Game number 2. Oh, that hurts so much. So I guess that's why I got Rui Hachimura, right? Game 2, we ended up losing by 1 point. Luka had 40, 11, and 8. Hachimura had 9 in this game. And that's why I got Chris Murray as well. He honestly, I think, is going to play over Hachimura. Hachimura is a little bit disappointing. As we win game 3, let's go. Luka with 29. Chris Murray 7, 7, and 6. Yeah, honestly, I'll take those numbers in your first 2 games in here. Hachimura goes 0 for 7. He might be certified ass. We do win game 4, though, to go up 3 games to 1. And we have a good chance at just gentlemen sweeping them, and we do just that. Luka with a 32-point triple-double. But now we're going to take on the 1-seeded Memphis Grizzlies, who have added Miles Turner and Bruce Brown. Those are some elite additions to that squad. Game number 1 goes to the Dallas Mavericks. We end up winning by 24 points. Luka with a triple-double. Nice upset over the 1 seed. Jaden Hardy and Lively dealing with minor injuries. We end up losing game 2. Game 3 is going to go to the Dallas Mavericks by 1 point. Are we going to beat the 1-seeded Grizzlies again? That would be kind of insane. Boom. We win them. We beat them back in year 1. Luka and Kyrie combined for 91 points. We dropped 158 on their heads. They win game 6. Oh, I don't want to, or excuse me, game 5. I don't want to blow a 3-1 lead. Let's go. We win in 6. Let's go. Luka with a 35-point triple-double, and we're not taking on the Pelicans in the conference finals. It's going to be the OKC Thunder. Definitely, I think, a tougher test, in my opinion. They brought back Chris Paul. You got Pacers, Cavs over there. Mitchell versus Halliburton. We do end up winning game 1 by 9 points, as they are the higher seed, though. They are the 2 seed, so first 2 games are in OKC. And we end up splitting them. Game 3 goes to the Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie with 28, Luka 26, Green 21. All right, we end up winning by 18 there. Game 4, boom, a victory. We win by 20. Luka with 33, 11, and 10. Hell yeah. Can we win in 5? Come on, give it to me. No, we ended up losing this one. Oh, by 7, damn it. All right, game number 6. Oh my God, we lost it. Oh, are we about to blow a 3-1 lead? It looks like it. Don't do this to me, please. We did get Grant Williams back here, but Clint Capella is dealing with an injury, so Lively might get majority of the center minutes, which is not what I like to see. Come on, we've been to 2 finals in a row. Can we make it 3? Why are these games never close? They're always blowouts, and it looks like we're going to be on the wrong end of a blowout. Yep, we end up losing by 23 points. Shea is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Mobley in the East. Luka had 38. Lively, I would say, played well, but 5 for 15 from his center is pretty dog shit. Kyrie did not shoot the ball well either. And then you have the Thunder and the Cavs, and this time the Cavs do win it all. Or no, they went back-to-back. They beat us last year as Mobley gets his second Finals MVP award. So I hope you guys did enjoy this Dallas Mavericks rebuild. We had a lot of success in it. Won in year 1, lost the Finals in year 2, and then lost in the Conference Finals in Game 7 in year 3. So pretty good domination from us in this rebuild. So I am happy with that, and I hope you guys did enjoy it as well. Drop a thumbs up if you did. Let me know in the comments which team we should rebuild next. Might have the Jazz, might have the Pacers. So yeah, let me know maybe one of those teams. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.